Hello everyone, today I am going to implement a method to break these trees like this and we can collect wood this way. Now we can collect wood from these broken trees, and if I go to the inventory we can see the wood has been collected into our inventory. So yeah, let's see how to do this today. And this episode is sponsored by these generous patrons. Thank you very much for the support you guys are giving me. Right, so at the moment we have created this wood pieces that we can collect. So, and today I want to implement it a way that instead of just collecting the woods, first we need to break down trees, then this wood collectible wood will appear, then we can collect them. So as the breakable trees, I'm going to use this dead wood because these larger trees is from an asset and I can't share it, so I'm going to use that dead tree as the collectible wood. Right now, right, so I'm going to create a new blueprint. So we have interactable objects, so I don't think I should implement this tree as an interactable object. Instead I'm going to implement it as a damageable object, so that I can use the same thing to maybe for places like rocks that we can attack, we can punch rocks and create and dismantle it to create collectible rocks or something like that. So let's see, let's create a new blueprint class, actor pp damageable. Right, let's open this. Okay, and let's add a mesh. As the mesh I'm going to add this deadwood. Right, let's place this in the world. Oh, where did I place it? Over there. Okay, scale wise it looks fine. Right, we need to enable collisions for this. Why it doesn't have collisions? Right, okay. Well, why don't we make this a destructible object? I think we have to enable destruction, apex destruction. Oh, I have to restart. Okay, let's restart. Right, create destructible mesh. Okay, now here actually Chunk parameters, what should I change? Cell side count. I think this doesn't have to be that much, but let's try. Let's fracture and see. Right, it's like this. Okay, so now we have the destructible mesh here. Now instead of this mesh, let's use that destructible mesh. Right, okay. Alright, now I will need a way to punch this tray and break it. Oh, it's floating. Right, so first I need to implement a punching mechanism. How do we implement it? Yeah, first I have imported this punching animation. I'm going to use it, and here I'm gonna enable root motion on this animation. We can talk about those details later on. Yeah, for now let's use it like this. Right, now let's open our character. And we need to define a new input for attacks. Let's call it attack. Primary attack. As the key, I'm gonna use mouse, left mouse button. Directions. No, I don't think we need another event graph. Let's implement that function, primary attack. Now, right, now here I can just play an montage. Let's use this node. Let's create a montage. Let's call it punch montage. Punching montage. And I need a way to I should avoid is like if I continuously smash the attack bar, this montage will keep starting, and without finishing it, it will restart. So let's do one node here, and once it is completed or interrupted, let's reset this. Like this. And here let's add let's add a montage notifier at this point. And this montage notifier I'll use it to detect the hit point, the moment where the hit happens. Let's just add a print here, punch. Right, let's see. Okay, I got the punch, but it's still we don't have a way to detect the hit. So also, if I keep moving while doing the punch, this happens, which is bad. So that's why I said if we enable root motion here, we can avoid that. See? Okay. Right. Now in the damageable actor, the damageable blueprint, let's add collider. Like this. First, as I mentioned, this would look better if we move this mesh a little bit downwards, the mesh, because it was floating above the ground. Right, that's not relevant to what we were doing. So I'll set this box like this, and there it is set to overlap all dynamic, and on component begin overlap I'll get the other actor, and I'm gonna set this damageable object, I'm gonna register it with the actor that is overlapping. So now he is overlapping with the damageable object, so that player knows if there is a damageable object just like the interactable object, player can harm it. Right, let's add another interface. BPI damageable on damage, sorry, on primary attack. Okay, for now I don't think we need any inputs. Yeah, let's add some float input, damage amount, a float. By default it will be 0, that's okay. And also we need another function. No, how do we register this? I think we need to add another function to be PI character. Just like this was set interactable object, I'll add another function, set damageable object. As a reference, I'll give an actor. damageable actor. Right, now in the third person character, let me collapse this. Damageable. Here let's implement set damageable object, and I'll promote this to a variable damageable object. Right, now if we have a damageable object here, I can do a valid check on the damageable object. If yes, let's do on attack, on primary attack. For now, as the damage amount, we don't have any weapons or anything, so I'll just give 0.4. Now in the BP damageable, let's implement damageable interface, BPI damageable. Right, here on primary attack, on primary attack event, we can implement it like this. But first I need to set this object as the damageable object when player overlap with this box. So here, get the other character, set damageable object as the damageable actor, give a reference to self. Similarly, when the player leave or end overlap, set damageable object as the reference, give nothing, blank. Right, and on the primary attack, let's have a new variable here. Let's call it object health. This should be a float. By default it should be 1. We can change it if you like. Get the object health and reduce, subtract the damage amount from it and set object health. And here make sure to no need to clamp actually. If this is now we can do a check. If this one is less than or equal to 0, that means this object has been completely destroyed. Otherwise we can just play damage sound, place sound at location. As the location, let's give get actor location. As the sound, what are the sounds we have? Let's give this wax sound. Actually we can promote this to a variable later and override this for child classes, but for now I'll give this wax sound. Let's see if this works. If we get the wax sound, Yeah, so after that we don't hear it because the object health is reduced to 0. Now if this happens, go to once node and add it to once node and get the destructible mesh and apply damage. So as the damage amount, I'll give 1. Impulse strength also 1. And hit location. Let's use the actor location. Impulse direction, let's just use the get forward direction for now. Oh wait, get actor forward. We can change this based on the actor attacking, but for now I just want to see if this works. And let's play sound at location. Now for this sound I'll use this collapse cue. I'll play that also in the actor location. Right, let's see. Okay, cool. Better if we play the hit sound as well here, like this. And now, yeah, we need to spawn actor from class. As the class I'm gonna use, yeah, let's promote this to a variable. Spawned resource or spawned collectible. As the spawn transform, I'll just give get actor get actor location, sorry, get actor transform, but I'm only going to use the location and rotation. I'm not going to set the scale. And collision handling method always spawn ignore collisions. Right, now as the default value I'm gonna set what is the object type here? Collectible wood. Yeah, okay, let's try now. Where is it? Okay, now I can collect wood. Right, I think it would be better if we make this collectible wood a little smaller. This is too large. I have set it to 2. Okay, let's set it to 1. Yeah, better. Try again. Okay, we got the collectible wood now and we can collect it. Great. And if I go to the inventory, the wood appears there as well. Right, one more thing, we need to do some cleaning up. Here, once we go to this area, I'll set lifespan of this object to 5 seconds, so that it will disappear in 5 seconds. Like that. Alright, one more thing, we can make that wood disappear like slowly, but I'm not going to address it here. Just like for this material, we can add the same effect to those debris as well, and let's look into that in another tutorial. Alright, so as always, project files will be available for the download in the Patreon page. Link could be in the description below, and if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of the Patreon club. Thanks for watching. See you in another episode. Goodbye.